I thought I'd give a quick update on the semi-hollow guitar build. If you've noticed, I haven't posted anything in a while. And thanks actually to all my subscribers. When I first started posting these, they were really just for my friends. Some of my friends had asked to see what they look like. And so I posted them on YouTube so I could share them with my friends, and then before I knew it, I was starting to get subscribers. So that's kind of cool. But anyways, this is a quick update since I haven't posted anything in a while. Obviously, this is the semi-hollow build update, but what you'll notice is that this isn't a semi-hollow guitar. This is actually another guitar that I started. The semi-hollow guitar is in the process of being finish sanded and staining and the finished spray. Let's just be honest, I haven't done any of that. It's the guitar is glued up, and all that's left is finishing and final assembly, but I just can't decide what to do finish wise, so I decided to start another guitar in the meantime. So anyways, this is a solid body. It's a mahogany guitar with a strip of maple surrounded by 2 strips of walnut in the middle. That's something I've been doing on all these guitars, and I think it's kind of neat, and I'd like to think it's kind of my signature. Not that I've really built enough guitars for it to have a signature, but it is so far, it seems. And the neck, and here's the surprise, the neck is actually one that I built for the other guitar. If you saw the other video, you may recall that I built 3 necks for the other guitar, and one of them, the problem with the neck was that I visually just couldn't get over the fact that the frets looked like they were slightly out of alignment, and that was the problem I just was uncomfortable with. And so this happens to be that neck, and I thought about it a lot, and essentially what I decided to do was to turn it into a fretless guitar. So what you'll see is I actually, let's see if I can get close, filled the fret slots that I cut with maple. So I inlaid maple in there, and I think once I put some oil on the neck, on the fretboard, that maple will really jump out relative to that rosewood. It's fitted up, everything's ready to go, it just needs to be glued in. The last step really is to finalize the headstock shape. I think I'm going to use the headstock shape I used on the semi-hollow and make that my headstock shape going forward. And then I have an idea for the headstock veneer. I think I'm going to do a black like a black veneer underneath, and then a maple veneer on top of a flame maple veneer on top, and then I'll get my friend Brian to do the laser cut of my logo and fill that with some sort of epoxy, maybe like turquoise or something. But anyways, this is actually almost done, which means I've got to finalize the finish for it as well. You'll notice, actually, I don't know if you can see it in this picture, I just noticed it looking at the video, that I actually put a little bit of a carve into this top. Kind of curious to see how that's going to turn out. This guitar has kind of just been a fun messing around, trying things out. It's using parts that I've already had, or less expensive wood. This top is maple that I actually book matched myself. It took probably 3 or 4 days. It was really painful. It was a lot of work, and then it ended up being too thin. By the time that the kerf of the saw got all the way through the maple, it was too thin to use for the semi-hollow, so I kind of set it aside. And that was part of this too, is deciding like that I would use this top for something else, and this is a good job. I also have this old bridge, if you remember the Strat build, the Alderson and walnut Strat build. This actually was originally on that guitar, and then when I built a new neck for it, I converted it to a tremolo guitar and set this bridge aside. So again, this is something I already had. Also, I'm going to try to use some tuners that I already have. Really just trying to save some money on this guitar. All the body wood combined is probably about $60, which is the cheapest of any of the bodies that I've built so far. So anyways, that's the update for now. Thanks.